Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I will be showing you guys how my hair came in the mail. I am collaborating with Celie Hair and they sent me 4 bundles of their Indian straight hair. I got 2 bundles of 18-inch and 2 bundles of 20-inch, along with an 18-inch 13x4 lace frontal that was already pre-plucked. So right here I'm just showing you guys, the contents, the packaging, the standard clear packaging with the label inch at the top, and then right here I'm just showing you guys how the frontal looks. It's very neat. I believe that the hairline is pre-plucked. It wasn't super plucked, but it was a little full but not too dense. And then here I'm just showing you guys the tags on the bundles, and then I'm showing you guys how full the bundles are, as well as their little tag for how to take care of the hair. And the camera's kind of out of focus, but I show you guys right here how full it is. And then now I am just taking my canvas head and I'm turning my frontal upside down and pinning it in place because I'm about to begin to bleach the knots. And I use my standard mixture of the BW2 powder along with I think I use 20 volume developer this time, and I'm using a spoon, the backhand of a spoon, to apply the bleach onto my frontal because the smooth backside of the spoon doesn't allow me to press too much pressure onto the frontal, which won't allow the bleach to bleed through onto my roots. So we always want a nice bleach job for our knots so it doesn't get onto our hair and make it all ugly and brassy and orange. So I am just and I ended up switching over into a brush just because I was impatient, but I still got the results I was looking for. But this is just what I'm doing. And when you're mixing your mixture for bleaching your frontals or your closures, you want to make sure that your mixture is as thick as pancake batter or toothpaste. Nothing too runny that will allow it to bleed through. And normally people do this method with gloves, but I've done this so much that I just don't even care to wear gloves while bleaching my knots anymore. Don't judge me though. If you don't feel safe doing it this way, get your ass some gloves. And then here I'm showing you guys my bedhead wave artist. I found this when I was at Walmart and I was so excited because I've always wanted to try out the 90s looking crimps and the waves and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just showing you guys my wig right before I sit down and go to work to go ahead and start waving my hair. And the funny thing about it is that the results of what I'm about to do to my hair with this iron in the next clip of my hair actually being done, it's not actually from this day, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but the way I'm using this isn't even correct. I was kind of just not doing it right, and I was actually watching a video of another girl on YouTube using this iron so I can get the gist of how to use it, but it was trial and error. But this was not the best, so I didn't end up including the results from this try in this video. It's just a few days later, which you guys are going to see at the end of this video. But right now everything is going to be repetitive, just me waving my hair with this tool. So just keep on watching, stay tuned to the end, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. my hair is, I can't even talk. It's making me seasick. Okay, do you see these waves? Okay, all from this, the Deadhead Wave Artist. I was about to order this online, but I found it one day when I was out with my dad at Walmart. I had to buy it, and I do not regret it, because finally I have a style that's not flat iron curls, wand curls, or bone straight, and I'm really happy about that because the style is freaking bomb. Okay, so the hair, what kind of hair am I wearing? Let me tell you about that real quick. Okay guys, so I don't want to have this same old intro that I have with all of my hair reviews. You guys already know this is a hair review. It's just the style right now has me on another level. But the hair that I'm wearing right now is from Celie Hair on AliExpress. This is the packaging in which the hair came in. I received 4 bundles of their Indian body wave, 2 bundles of 18 and 2 bundles of 20 with an 18-inch lace frontal. But this time I did something very, very new for the first time with this wig. I cut my frontal into a 7x4 lace closure. So instead of the frontal going 13 inches from ear to ear, it stops at about my temple, like a little past my temple on both sides. And it's just a more versatile option of how to wear a frontal instead of, you know, gluing it down. And then even when you have the glueless method with the frontal, sometimes it just still doesn't work together. So having a frontal in the form of a closure but a lot more parting space was just my cup of tea. And it just allows me to be able to get through my reviews a little bit better, because when I wear frontals, I am a perfectionist. Okay, so I like for my ear tabs to be glued down. I like for everything to be seamless and all types of stuff like that. And when I have reviews to do, like, I just don't like the process of how I have to put it on, and then knowing that I have another wig that I'm gonna have to do the exact same process for. So cutting the frontal was just in my best interest, and I do not regret it at all because it came out perfect. I have an elastic band on this wig, but that's it. I don't have any adhesive on the hairline of the frontal. I did use the Got To Be glue gel to lay down the baby hairs. I did bleach the knots with my BW2 powder with 40 volume developer, and I bleached the knots for about 25 minutes with aluminum foil, and then I rinsed that out with my Shimmer Light shampoo and conditioner to tone the knots, and boom, here I am. I really like how versatile this wig is, because I can part it basically anywhere from this point, these 2 points. And even though it's in the middle part, I like how it is in the middle part. It's the fact that if I really wanted to switch it up, I can. And you know, it's just not as much maintenance as a full frontal. So I am actually very happy about this. So like I said, I got 4 bundles of their Indian body wave, and I used all 4 bundles, maybe except for like this much of the last little bit of the 18-inch bundle. But I used all 4 bundles in this hair. Okay, this hair is full. This hair is juicy. This hair is voluptuous. And this hair is beautiful with all 4 bundles. So you guys know I like to do 4 bundles because I got a big head, and I just like for fullness to just take over my head. So but you don't have to do all 4 bundles, but I chose to. I make my wigs on the sewing machine now, and I double all of my wefts, which allows me to fit more hair onto the cap, and I just figured why not. So this wig is going to keep me warm during the winter, because even on my shoulders it's just, you know, it's just the extra weight. This hair does have a little bit of weight on it. It's not extra heavy, but it's not light. So yeah. And as you guys can see, these waves are really defined. So the first time, actually when you guys saw me recording myself using the wave artist for the first time, that was actually One, I had just made the wig, and the only thing that was washed on the wig was the frontal, and the bundles hadn't been washed. And as you can see, or probably if you can remember on those clips, the ends of the hair were kind of straight because it was just too silky to hold real texture. So just recently I washed and conditioned this hair, and I blow dried it, and I waved it directly from it being blow dried. And it's been a day. I've slept on this wig for a little bit, and it's still as defined as possible. So I figured that this hair really holds curls better when it's coming straight from a blow dried state, washed clean hair and blow dried. So that's just a little observation that I had. I'm really not dealing with any type of bad shedding at all. I went through shedding when I made the wig, when I was cutting the wefts, and even then it wasn't a lot of shedding. Even with the frontal, since I actually cut into the frontal, I'm still not dealing with any shedding from the frontal, so I'm happy about that. And as far as tangling, I did notice that before I washed the bundles, actually before I washed the whole wig, that it was kind of tangling up in the nape of my neck. But like I said before, I do some stuff, and some of the daily toxins in the air seeped into my hair, and it made it a little more difficult to run my fingers through it. But after I shampooed and conditioned, I cleaned all of that stuff out of the hair, and it is as fluffy and lightweight as possible, and it's just holding my curls perfectly. And I just really love how this wig is. I love the frontal cut method because it just allows me to get a usage out of my frontals without all of the extra maintenance on it. Like I said, I really like this hair. It's shiny, it's soft. As far as the texture, I wouldn't say it's silky. It's on its way there, but it's not like boom shakalaka shiny, anything like that. It will go good with African American, like relaxed textured hair, blow dried. So those are just my little observations on this hair. I have not dyed it. I haven't done anything besides wash it and condition it. And when I washed it, I used my Garnier Fructis Slick and Shine anti-frizz serum, and then I also use, oh, where is it? I also use my Afro-G Pro Vitamin Leave-In Conditioner. So these are the only two products I used before I blow dried them into the hair before I started waving my hair. So yes guys, I really enjoyed this wig. I hope you guys like it too. And if you guys want to get a wig made by me so you can be flexing in the camera up close, no hiding, okay, if you're trying to get like me, if you want me to make your wig on a sewing machine, check the description box below so you guys can look at my email, the email that I use for people to inquire about custom made units. I will be awaiting you guys' email. Make sure you give this video a like, a thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and hit the bell button if you want to keep up with all future videos, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already.